Hello everybody, welcome to CSC Quickie. Today we're going to see how the fork function works. Fork function is a process creation function used in Linux and Unix based systems. It's a system call. So let us see how it works. So I'm writing a program in C. So we are adding unistd.h, which is where the fork is defined in main. If I do fork, it creates a process. Process creation means it duplicates the existing process address space. Duplicates existing process address space. So if a process has variables like this, say for example, if I have int num equal to 100, it's a global variable, it will be replicated. I have local variable, say int r, this will also be replicated, which is present in stack area of the address space, this present in dot data area of address space. Or you can say stack segments. Now how the fork works, it creates a process. It returns -1 in the case of failure. It returns more than -1 in case of success. So I'm going to store the return value in R. We're going to analyze how the R is getting used. Because how the fork returns, if it is successful, if it is success, it returns 0 to child process. It returns, because success means it created a process, child process. So to the child process R value, because it's having two address spaces now. One is a parent address space, another one is child address space. Child address space will have R value, parent address space will have R value, or variable, that's what I can say. So now it returns 0 to the child process. It will return PID of the child process to the parent process. This is how it works. It returns 0 to child process. It returns PID of the child process to the parent process. Let us see if R equal to 0. This will be entered by child, because only the child will have 0 returned to it. Else this will be entered by parents. Parent will enter here. So what's the R value here? That will be the parent ID. If you want to see, so that will be the child ID. If you see printf %t, if I print the R, that's the return value given to the parent process. As I told you, it's the child process ID. Let us see, that's R of the parents. Okay, I'm printing, we'll print both. You just put This is the return value. We'll just, this is the child one. The child is ID. We're going to print getpid. That's the ID of the child. Both should be same. So this part of the code is entered by child process in its own space. This part of the code, which is present in text area of the parent, will be entered by the parent. Parent will enter here, child will enter here. So I'm just printing R, which is the return value given to the parent. In the child I am printing its own ID. Both should be same. Okay, let us see child PID. It prints return value to parent. To parent. A value returned to parent, you can say. Value returned to parent. See, value returned to parent is 40637, child ID is 40637. So this is all the return works. By doing this, we can make child do certain tasks and we can make parent to do certain tasks. Say for example, I can make child do something and parent do something else. We can write a logic for find odd even. I can write a logic here which finds prime or not. So you can make one process to execute one logic, another one to execute another logic, this way. Thank you for listening.